What is going on, everyone? We are here on Narvik playing with my favorite medic gun, the Tommy gun. There's just really nothing that can beat it. It's the gun that I always seem to come back to. It's got a gigantic magazine, decent range all around for a SMG, and it's just old faithful for me. I really love using it. So we've already taken A, we're taking B now. I'm looking towards Delta right now because that's usually where the first firefight of the round happens if you don't go to Charlie. So we're just hanging out here till we get butter, and then we're going to move on to Delta. Moving along. And I really like Narvik as well. A lot of the people I play with aren't crazy about it, but I think it's kind of a sleeper map. I think it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of different places you can battle, different kinds of battle. You can kind of do an urban fight in C. You can kind of do this fight for Delta and Bravo, and then a good fight between F and E as well. So a lot of good places where there's a lot of good fighting. We're making our way to Freddy now. I'm going to check up on this coal hill. As we all know, there's a lot of guys that like to camp out up here. Nope, there's one on the conveyor belt. Nice headshot. Moving on to the point here. Another one. See my friend's down over here. I'm going to go help him out. I think I hear someone else on that hill too. Yep, there he is. Get a little melee with my cricket bat. Now moving on to Freddy. Looks like there's maybe one or two guys here. I like to go through this house just so I can get a little bit of cover when moving closer to the center of the objective. Get some ammo. Heal up my little friend there. I'm gonna go res my friend. Oh. Got some help from a blueberry over there. Took out that guy. Res my friend here now while we're capturing Freddy. Got a whole complement here. Taking it pretty fast. Popping another smoke to get myself some cover while resing my friend. Now we move on to Echo. Here, a guy over here. A little sniper, yeah. When you're playing on this map, you'll find that a lot of times there's several snipers along these hills, kind of between C and F and E and F. So I always have an ear out for those in those directions, just so I can find anyone that might be hanging out over there. They like to snipe into Delta as well. I was going to move to Echo, but since there's a couple guys here on Freddy, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can clear them off before moving on. Get a couple flag defends while I'm here. It's two guys off in the distance. See if I can get them with the Tommy gun. Oh, got taken off by the right. Still here on Foxtrot, trying to maintain it. Got the pistol flamethrower there trying to burn me up. What are you doing, bro? Oh, I barely just snuck in that revive before he bled out. A couple guys hanging out over here. I've seen some people put spawn beacons on that boat before, right outside of Freddy, so it can be a good spot. No one really thinks to look over there. Got a couple guys I think still deep in their spawn. I don't know how much I'll be able to do from here. What do you know? A little two-piece. Now we're here on C. Looks like we're fighting an uphill battle here. Guy wasn't expecting me. He's looking over at Alpha, Delta direction. We've done a pretty good job of clearing it off so far.
This will help, soldier.
Maybe some bad guys in this house where my teammate's down. Upstairs looks clear.
You should be able to move.
Don't see anyone. Let's go back to Delta. Let's see what kind of trouble we get ourselves into here.
Watch that soldier.
Another little trick I like to do is when you're the medic class, there's a specialization where if you mark a downed ally, you can run a little bit faster. So almost always I'll try to mark an ally, even if I don't plan on getting that ally, just for the speed boost. So even if I'm, say, 50 meters away, as far away as I can be from seeing that little revive icon, I'll still tap it so I can move a little bit faster, because a lot of times enemies aren't expecting you to be moving so fast, so it kind of gives you a little bit of an advantage. And it just helps you move around the map a little bit faster, so that's always a plus too, so you're not just spending the whole time running around from fight to fight. Done a pretty good job of... Oh, spoke a little too soon. We're doing a pretty good job. Our team, I guess, it's not just a one-man job, but our team is doing a pretty good job here of taking butter. So it's clear now, we just got to hold it until we capture it. I keep my eyes on Alpha and Delta when I'm on butter, but we've got Alpha, so there's not a whole lot to watch over there. So I'll also look down the train tracks towards what could be their spawn sometimes. But yeah, we spawned there this round, so there's not a real huge concern of them coming from that direction. More guys hanging out in these little hills in between. See, I mean, the Tommy gun, even at that range, which I think would normally be out of range for most SMGs, you can still do some damage. And generous clip size lets you kind of be not a perfect shot and still win gunfights. Running between C and Echo like I'm doing right now, or C and Freddy, I mean, I always like to kind of, I call it smoke bridging, where you pop smokes while you're out in the open to kind of give yourself some cover. I mean, there's always ammo resupplies wherever you go, so you don't have to worry about like being out of smoke a lot of times. You just do that smoke bridge till you get to wherever you're going, and then just refill on your smokes once you get there. It usually doesn't leave you exposed too long, like once you get there and you're out of smoke, because you can just run straight to a resupply. I'm coming back over here because usually if you find someone out here at one point in the round, you'll find them out here again, especially if they put a spawn beacon on that boat. So I'll check that again throughout the round just to make sure that no one's being coy and trying to do a sneaky spawn beacon out there. Looks like I got a lot of friends that are down over here, so there might be some action in this house. Yep.
You're on the map.
Get my friends here. Make sure it's clear first. Oh, he's inside. Okay. I got you, friend.
Your plan stop.
Alright, now we've got a majority and we're taking the point, or keeping the point rather. Got a lot of hurt friends inside this house. Maybe we got a guy hiding in here too. Well, looks like C is clear now. We must have gotten him. Fighting for butter once again. Here, a guy coming up this ladder. Let's... Oh, sorry, friend. That's always a risky move going up that ladder. You got to be pretty confident that there's no one around upstairs, because you're just a sitting duck.
We have taken objective Fox.
Oh, he was hoping to revenge his buddy, but luckily I was quicker on the draw. See, again, checking out the boat and that pounder right there. That kill right there too, man. Another kill that, which would be stretching it, I think, for a normal SMG. Another good long-range kill right there outside of F. See, like I said, you'll spend a lot of time on this map either running between A and butter, E and F, or F and E, and then C and D a lot of times too. So that's what we're doing now. Popped a couple of smoke to get to Echo, kind of under the cover of smoke. Some guys coming out of their spawn to fight me. Looks like he took some cover behind that fallen house. And if I didn't get him, my buddy was just jumping through the window there and he would have gotten him from behind. Good teamwork there, coordination. Get these guys up here with all these mounted guns and everything. Reload. Just build some sandbags to get a couple points while I'm waiting to capture E. And then probably move on to Charlie since that's the only thing left to take. Oh, I guess my friend there didn't want to revive. Heard something in this house here. Yeah. expecting that one. Move on to Charlie. It's looking like it's going to be pretty much of a blowout this game. See how quickly these tickets drop down. Little guy up there, second floor. Someone got him before I could get there. And they're just dropping like flies around me. Looks like we're going to be finishing the round here on Delta. A lot of action all of a sudden to finish out the round. Oh, there's another guy down there. See if I can get him. Oh, someone finished him off. Oh, picked a bad time to reload. Oh well. Well, that's the ball game. 419-0 on Narvik. I know from my experience I don't see a whole lot of guys running with the Tommy gun, so it must not be too popular, but I definitely think it's a great all-around weapon. It just kind of gives you the best of all worlds. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again out on the battlefield. Take care.